Today we are back snow plowing on the Nebraska Lands USA map. We will be plowing both residential and commercial driveways. We'll be using our Ram pickup and then switching halfway through the day to the Skidsteer. Let's take a full walk around of today's plow truck before we head on out. This is a 2019 Ram 3500 Cummins dually with a 10.5 foot Fisher straight blade. The truck had an MSRP of just around $82,000. In this plow, I spent just around $6,500. Let's get it warmed up and get going. We have a lot of snow to get plowed out today, and it's just around 6 to 7 inches. I was considering putting snow tires here on the Ram, but I decided that the regular tires that came right from the factory should get us through a few seasons at least, so we do not have to buy a set of tires. And it looks like the town plows came through, and it looks like the snow or the town trucks kind of hit our mailbox, so I'll have to call them and see if they're going to fix that. I'm excited to be back here snow plowing. I really do enjoy doing these videos, especially during the plowing season. A few things I really want to add to all of our plow trucks are some LED lights in the grill, a nice small suction cup LED light bar to the roof. I think small things like that would really improve the realism and be neat add-ons. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. My day's been awesome. It's been a bit busy, but it's been great. We'll do a few more residential before we get going here. Now, we are going to be plowing a few commercial ones with this truck, and then the skid steers are just so versatile, especially for big parking lots, and that's why we will be switching. We have a pretty big lot that needs to be cleaned out. Now, I did not go out last night snow plowing. I just decided just to kind of wait until the morning, so we do have a little bit of time before the businesses get open. I hope everyone's having a great school year so far. I'm just about to go back, and I cannot wait. I do have some pretty cool classes, and I hope everyone studies hard, gets good grades, and then gets to enjoy watching YouTube videos as well. I think it's going to be good to get our hazard lights on. I just kind of think that's a neat thing. We'll stop and do this house here. Now, we do have a few now. Sometimes when we are plowing, we do actually have some people flag us down, which is nice, and usually those people, unless they want to become customers, are just kind of do it for free. It's always nice to help out. It takes only a few minutes, and it's nice to kind of give back to others that are in need of help. Now, I can't wait for it to snow in real life. I definitely want to do some videos, probably with a GoPro, getting you guys some footage, snow blowing. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, let me know, would you also like me to do videos kind of shoveling snow, since sometimes it's not always like enough snow to use a snowblower, so I do shovel. So I think that could be interesting as well, shoveling the entire driveway with like a GoPro first-person view. If you guys do enjoy today's video, please leave a like. It really helps out the YouTube algorithms with making it available to more and more people, and it helps me out with what you guys really do enjoy watching. This Ram Cummins is pushing a ton of snow, making some pretty big snow piles at all of these places. Usually you're supposed to kind of go out plowing after 3 inches, and that's something we definitely should kind of do more often. Now, I do use the Snowy Lands mod, and that just adds 2 layers of snow, so it's a lot more snow, and that's why you guys see it a lot deeper. Now, this is actually a pretty big commercial lot we have to do. It's 3-4 different kind of side driveways that we have to plow out. And we are sliding on some ice. It's pretty cold out, just over 21 degrees. Now I do really like having the V-Plow, but I also like the straight blade, and this fisher I've been using a lot lately, and I really do prefer it. It's just so big, so wide, and I just kind of find it helpful to use. And some of the times we don't really need the functions of the V-Plow. Wow, we just pushed a ton of snow there. I was trying not to kind of put it all up against the door, that way they could still get in. If you do have any video recommendations here, please let me know down below. I really put a lot of time into these videos, and you guys giving me feedback and ideas for new videos will be awesome. Now, we will be back landscaping soon. I think this week we will have a few landscaping jobs as well, and I cannot wait for that, one of my favorite series on the channel. Now, I actually began snow plowing and farming similar, I would say around FS19. That was pretty cool. I was actually with an ATV and like an ATV plow. That was awesome. Then I moved to 15, 17, and 19, and hopefully Farming Simulator 21 will have snow. Maybe seasons already built in. That would be pretty interesting to see. Now, one thing I am noticing, this plow mount is a little too low for the truck. Definitely needed to be a little bit bigger. Let me know down below in the comments, what is your favorite plow truck? I have been using a ton of different trucks lately as well, and I have also been trying to mix equipment and different types of equipment in these videos, not just a pickup truck the entire video, but also like the skid steer wheel loader, and I definitely want to try to find maybe a few other machines. I will definitely look, and let me know down below, what other machines do you use for snow plowing? I do want to use a backhoe, and I believe Wood Metal Farming does have one in the works, so that would be nice to get and to use. Now, we don't do this building, but we have this one right here. It's not too much that we need to plow out. These shops here in the town are just a little bit too tight, but on the edge of town there is definitely some much bigger shops. Now, I think we'll be doing a few different commercial driveways with the skid steer. Now, we are using a New Holland skid steer with a 10-foot Boss box plow. I really do like those box plows. They work really well, and they definitely handle a ton of snow. And are we on that street? Yes, we are. So I think let's head over here and hop in the skid steer. Now, I do want to plow out this one, so I think we'll do that first. And yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll get going on the big lot. Always when I get out of the trucks, I always put the plow down to help out with the suspension, and usually plow trucks get worn out. There's a lot of extra wear and tear with the snow plows, and that's one thing that I really don't like. It's such an expensive truck, and we put that extra wear and tear. But their work trucks are meant to be put to work and to make us money. Now I have to raise this up, or else it would try to kind of clean up some of the snow here. This should be a pretty simple and easy one to kind of clean up. It's not too big. I definitely want to get a John Deere skid steer here in the game. We had a few back in 17, so that would be nice. And the train's going by. Let's see if we could get a quick glimpse of it. Wow, that is a very long train. Now, I actually waited there for the train once on this map, and it took, I would say, a minute or two for it to go by. So that's pretty realistic as well. Let's see, where can we push the snow? There's really not too much room. We cannot even fit back there. So it looks like they definitely will have to kind of clear it out themselves. Oh, actually, no, we could squeeze by. So it's a tight fit, but we'll make it work. Oh yeah, just barely having any room on either side there. Now it almost looks like part of this is kind of not asphalt, which is okay. We are probably scraping up a little bit of gravel, but that is alright. At the end of the day, they just need to get it cleared, and there looks to be some leaves on the ground as well, so they probably use the main door a lot more, but they still have to have this back door kind of cleared out. I think that's pretty much it here for this kind of small shop. I have noticed this skid steer is a little bit harder to operate than the Bobcats. They do have different handling lines in there, and I've been just so used to the Bobcats, and that's probably why. Wow, this thing pushes a ton of snow. Yes, this is complete. Let's get going on the big one, which will kind of complete our day. Now, I do use a Xbox controller for Farming Simulator. I actually really like it a lot, and to those that do play on the PC, I do recommend it. It really helps out with great kind of movements of the skid steer. Even steering is really good with this. Look at the skid steer just push so much snow. Wow, these equipment today are getting a big workout. Let's see if we could clean that up a little bit more in front of these cars. I don't think any of them will have any kind of shovels to get themselves out. And it looks like the store is open as well, so we probably came a half hour to an hour too late, but that's okay. Perfect. And that little area there, we'll have to have the crew that comes around and shovels it kind of get that cleared out. But I definitely want to kind of find a small skid steer, a small snowblower attachment, and kind of go around and do some sidewalks. I think that would be a pretty cool, nice, realistic thing to do, and that would be pretty interesting to record as well. YouTube's a great hobby, great passion of mine, and I really appreciate all of those that do follow the channel and support the daily videos. It is a joy to record and even respond to you guys in the comments, so drop a comment down below and let's kind of get back to those awesome comments. We will have a GTA 5 video up this week, which is pretty cool. We will have one up for a lot more weeks to come. You guys really did enjoy last week having those extra videos, and I have a lot ready to go for all of you. Maybe another pass or two, and then this kind of lot is done, and that's not too bad. There is a divider here, that little grass area, so that's why we don't have to do over there. None other company does that, and that's what I like, is having competition. It really helps out with snow plowing. You have fair prices, and otherwise there's just too much areas for one company to plow. Oh yeah, this is a pretty big push we're doing right now. Now I am trying to push the piles back as far as I can put them. That way it's a little bit easier, because we are going to be getting a lot more snow, and we do not want to be taking up too much of the main kind of parking area. This parking lot we probably could have done with a pickup truck, but I think it would just take a little bit more time. This has a lot more pushing power than the truck, and it is a little bit easier having the box plow, so it kind of contains the snow better as well. let's get this last little kind of snow drift, and then we'll call it a day. I think we will probably be back trying to do probably one snow plowing video a week for all of you. I think that's probably a good amount, and I cannot wait for the springtime to come around, but we'll enjoy winter while we have it with all of these cool plow equipment. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and subscribe for more.